Okay, it's Sunday the 12th of February. We're on the Australian dollar, US dollar. Let's have a look at this market for the trading week ahead. So the first thing to go over is not much has changed from this market from last week. We had our support level down below. Up above, we had our resistance area. And what we have basically seen is the Australian dollar ranging in between these two levels. So going into next week, this is continuing as strong resistance, and this is continuing as strong support. Until we see the Australian dollar, US dollar begin to break one of these levels, I'm just happy to look at it as ranging price action. Now, even if we start to break up, let's just mark this in once again. You can see the rectangle back here already. We have multiple attempts at this level on the Australian dollar, US dollar. Each time it has came up in the past, we have seen sellers step into the market, and then we had the very strong move down. So if we do start to break up above these levels, I'm more than happy to look up here for resistance also. Now, if we do start to break up, we get nice reactions from here. We can then look for potential bullish price action down here. The market has been testing this level multiple times. If we see a break up above, it is potentially resistance, breaking, turning into support, and we can watch for that bullish price action. Down below, this is still a key level of support. We can continue to watch it, as is, let's just mark this in. This whole section back down here. You can see, test, 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 and test. Also right here. So we have 1 level, 2 levels, 3 levels, and 4 levels that I will be watching into next week. And one thing to go over also on the 4-hour time frame. So you can actually see I've actually already marked this in. I was going over this with subscribers last week. Let me just delete it, and I can drop back in and talk you through it. Okay, so what we were seeing on the Australian dollar, US dollar on the 4-hour time frame was the market making lower highs. Just mark this in. You can also take it off of the candle bodies right here. And we were seeing price compressing. So making these lower highs, but holding on the support level down below, right here, forming into a triangle. What we were looking at was at these levels, lining up with support and resistance areas, whilst day trading for potential sell positions off of them. And then we were going over how if we started to see the market break up above, we could look for the pullbacks and the bullish price action. And very, very typical when you start to see price squeezing like this is you can look for the sell positions off of the sloping resistance line, but then once you break, if you get the pullback, you can look for the bullish bounce also. Now the bullish bounce and the bullish break, came in. And you can actually see it's pushed up into our key resistance level, but this has still not broken as yet. As long as this is going on, as long as we are still continuing to test the level here and the level here, I'm just looking at the market exactly the same and trading it as though in a range. It's only if we start to break up that we start to look at these other key levels, looking for the pullbacks, the bullish bounces, looking for the resistance up here. If we start to break down here, it's looking for that move down into the next key support. Okay guys, so I hope you all have a good trading week. As always, I hope that was helpful. I'm James Orr, and thank you.